Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. I'm proud mum to 2 adult children, Blossom who doesn't live with us anymore, Corey who does, and I have 2 dogs, Chip and Dale. Also, my ex-hot is here this weekend. He's going to be relevant to the food shop, that's why I mentioned that. It's New Year's for you lot, it's not New Year's for me now. I'm recording this Friday. Actually purchased a lot of this stuff Thursday, so some of it's been cracked into. Reason being is whole health stuff. I'm going to have a video in that in the future next week if you want to come back and watch that. Right now we're doing a food haul. We went to Asda, tiny bit in Tesco. Got a really good bargain in Tesco, so you've got to wait for that one because I actually can't have it in here. We're going to have to go out the room for that one. So yeah, if you enjoy hauls, I do a haul every Saturday. I also uploading a little bit during the week. We've just had Vlogmas, so I've been uploading a lot. I had a few days off. This feels really weird. I remember this from last year, that week between Christmas and New Year, like the whole bit. It always feels like, oh no, I don't know how to do it. I do, clearly. So my food shop came to probably more than our budget, which is £60. I don't know exactly because Scott actually purchased a few bits. He had an idea for a New Year's meal, which we're going to do. It's going to be an American, more American meal than English meal. I will explain that as we go along. So let's get on with the haul. Right, so clearly this haul is going to be completely different to normal hauls because, you know, Christmas you always purchase differently and we've got an awful lot of stuff. So we have got tomatoes. We always get tomatoes anyway. You know, it's going to be New Year's. We're going to have to start back on, well, trying to eat something healthy. I never did before, so I don't know why I'm saying it like that. These are my favourite baby plum tomatoes. These are 99p. And I like them because they are baby enough to go in your salads, but also big enough to go in your sandwiches. Okay, so this is part of the New Year's meal we're going to have. Spring greens, never bought these before. So Scott wants to do, he says it's ham hock and collard greens. We did do a whole Google thingy. So it's collard greens, mustard greens and spring greens are pretty much the same sort of thing. This is the only thing we could find in our local town. We did go in a number of different shops. We went in Polish shops as well and little market places as well. So like we went everywhere. This is the closest you get. But you get all of this for 70p, which is pretty good. I'm thinking it's going to be fairly close to a cabbage anyway, which I like, so that's not a biggie. So that's going to go with New Year's meal, which I will record. Don't feel like there's going to be an awful lot to see, but I will record that. Romaine lettuce. Wanted to get spinach and lettuce, but the spinach was pretty bad today, so I just picked up the romaine. This is £1, so it is more expensive than lettuce. I usually get iceberg lettuce, but these are just, I don't know, they're crunchier. It's just so much more tasty at the moment, so I'm really into these. Mushrooms Scott got, and he had them with burgers yesterday. Like I said, I did shop yesterday, so we've cracked into some things. We also did try the Primula burger sauce, which you would have seen if you've been here for a while. I bought it in Home Bargains. Highly recommend that. It's really good. Dips, no particular reason. You know, it's New Year's. We may have dips and chips or something at some point. There was a choice of this one and the Tex-Mex. They were both £2 for the 4 dips. And Scott said he was more partial to this, whereas I was not more partial to either one. So we've got cheese and chive, onion and garlic, Thousand Island and sour cream and chive with whatever. 2 packets of grapes. These are £1.20 for one or 2 for £2. I've got the green ones and the black ones. They do have red ones as well, but I was swayed there. Now this one is actually not purchased in Asda, but I thought I'd show you anyway because we bought them. There's actually cherries in there. Bought from a market stall, a local market stall. Actually, that's a really bad one to show you. £1.50. There's really a lot in there. I mean, cherries are expensive anyway, so even if I can only get like 3/4 of the bag out of that, that's not bad for £1.50. Milk, we've got a 4 pinter this time, not a 6 pinter because we don't need so much. I'm possibly going to cook some bits with it. I think we might be doing trifle. I think you need milk for trifle and a brownie mix. Possibly need it for that. But we've got plenty of milk, so really didn't need an awful lot. again are for the brownie. 4 tins of spaghetti loops. I've actually wanted spaghetti on toast or just a bowl of spaghetti for the past few days. Didn't realise I'd run out, and because I don't shop every day, I just waited it out, so I picked up 4 of them. They're 35p for these ones. They're not the cheapest version you can get in Asda, the second one up, but I think they're way better than the Heinz. So if you've not given them a go and you are a spaghetti eater, I would recommend giving them a go, because you may be able to save some pennies. Dog foods. Clearly I've not got through my dog foods from last week because I've been buying as usual, but the dogs have had turkey for 2 days, so we're good for dog food, but I just like to keep stocked up anyway. These are 50p. There's the beef pate and the turkey and chicken pate. This is the... So Scott wanted ham hock, but you know, prices and all that, this was a good price. So this is rolled back from $3.50 per kilogram to $2.90. So it's $6.99 for this massive thing. He's going to take the skin off, and I think he's going to slow cook it. But this is the actual pulled pork one. In England anyway, they usually print on what the meat is good for, and this would be really good for a pulled pork. So we're going to make it for the meal, and then if anybody wants like leftovers, we can add some like barbecue sauce and do some pulled pork thingies. But like I said, I will show you that one anyway. I'm really fancying soups. I'm ready to get off this crap food thing that happens between Christmas and the New Year. Picked up some tomato soups. I absolutely love the Heinz one. I've tried cheaper versions. I can't find one that I enjoy as much. These are usually 95p for 1 tin, but you can get 4 tins for $2.50 at the moment, so I just got them all, so we're on that bargain. And this was 59p. Cheese Krispies, purely to go with the dips. Cream crackers we ran out of the other day. Again, that's good to go with the dips. My coffee, 70p. Your most basic, instant, flat white type coffee. Goes down really well though. So we've got buttermilk for cornbread. I've made cornbread, I think it was Thanksgiving, I'm not entirely sure. Scott wants that to go with the ham hock and collard greens is what he calls the meal. And we're going to make some cornbread, so you need buttermilk for that one. The rolls, we're going to go with the burgers, never got eaten. The burgers are here. These are £1.60 normally. These are really good. They're really good chicken breast meat, and they come with it's like a Rice Krispie type coating. It's really crunchy. These are normally, like I said, £1.60 normally, down to £1 at the moment. I picked up 3 because I thought Corey's going to have 2 burgers, Scott will have 2 burgers, and I'll have a burger, but it didn't quite go down that well. It's not a biggie. Black-eyed beans. Scott calls them black-eyed peas. In America, apparently that's what they're called. It makes no difference, they're the same thing. Apparently, now I never knew this before Scott told me, you're supposed to have at least like a spoonful of this on New Year's Day, and it's supposed to give you luck through the year. I'm not superstitious, but if it means just eating a mouthful of beans, I'm going to give it a go. 2 tins of tunas go with pasta bakes probably, because I fancy one of them. Haven't had that for a while. Barbecue sauce, just they're 84p. This is like your basic Asda's own one, but they, you know, the sauces have been very up and down in the stores at the moment, and Corey's going to start getting low soon, so I just picked up 2 of those. I always get Corey nachos and dip, but I don't need the dip because I bought a few dips a few weeks ago because they didn't have them for a while. That's the way we're having to shop for now. They didn't actually have the Asda's own one, which would be 85p, but these were on a deal for £1.25, which isn't massively different. And I got 40, I think these are 45p, lightly salted tortilla chips. They're not actually lightly salted, they are really salted, but I like a bit of salt. I know, not good for you, but whatever. Again, possibly to go with the dips. Scott picked these ones up. They were reduced to 30p. They're mince pie flavoured digestives. I'm not a massive fan of mince pies, so I will let you know once he's tried them whether they were any good or not. Bagels are purely to go in the freezer. These are my absolute favourite. Red onion and chive bagels. Normally, again, I think these are 160. I feel like I keep saying 160. Maybe I just got that in my head. I don't know. Down to £1. When they're £1, I usually buy them. They freeze really well. And somebody had mentioned a while ago, and I always say, just in case, because I'd never thought of it before, if you cut them in half, put them back in the bag, then they're ready to go when you get them out. Got some dog treats for the dogs. They were in the reduced section, 65p from £1. They're the soft, flat, chewy ones. Just to get, I don't actually need them, but when you get a deal, I checked the date, they're good until 2023 as well, so Now I got Lean Cuisine sausages. I don't have any meat-free sausages. I'm not a vegetarian if you're new here, but I do like a bit of veggie meat. Veggie fake meat, sorry. I picked up some chicken nuggets in this brand a few weeks ago and I've really enjoyed them. These are £1.25, which is a pretty good price for the meat-free sausages. So I thought I'd give them a go because I enjoyed the other ones. Hopefully I will enjoy them as much. This one I was really excited about. Purely by accident I found them. I actually looked at the prices and I saw something was reduced to 85p. Picked up the wrong thing, scanned and realised they were wrong, kept going till I found something was 85p and this was it. So the reason I'm excited about these is these are like little chicken poppers, which I didn't know you could get meat free. And I'd had a KFC a few weeks ago, really enjoyed a meal with chicken poppers, which I wanted to recreate, and now I'm going to recreate them meat free. So that's the reason I picked those up. Corey's lasagna, £1.20. Absolutely loves the Asda one. It's a little bit more expensive than other places you can go, but we've tried other brands and this is the one he likes. The Bisto, again, I only buy these when they're reduced. They're down to £1 at the moment. A cottage pie for Corey. This is just things he likes to shove in the oven when he's had a hard night and he's hungry, but he doesn't really want to deal with cooking stuff. So that's the reason I buy these. Corey specifically asked this, £2.75. This is the pizza that I would pick as a takeaway, as a shop bought pizza. This one is like amazing. I am not massive on pizzas, but this one I've never been disappointed with. This is sweet honey and barbecue salami. £2.75 at the moment. It can go up to £4 depending on the shops you buy it in, but it literally, it comes out looking that good. It's like perfection. It's the best pizza you can get. This was a I got some bargains, wasn't looking for them, but we actually do, we eat out of these bowls normally. Like this is good for salads and stuff because of the size of it, and these can go for a good few quid. And look, it's got, can you see it, polar bears, and it's all Christmassy and it's just pretty. Reduced to £1 though, so I just picked up the last 3 there. They will go in the cupboard and they will be used all year. So that's, even though I bought it and didn't really need it, it's going to be a well-used bargain. Tesco's went in there for toilet roll because I prefer this one. It's £2.20 for 9 rolls. And like I said, I did get another bargain, but we've got to go in the garden for this one. I saw it a few days ago. It was in there for something, I don't know, lottery or some silly thing. And I saw something and I thought, oh, should I? You know how I like a plant. It's a little bit more than a plant though, okay? I don't know if it's going to be dark out there or not because it's getting on in the day. So let's go and have a look and I will show you my massive bargain. So this is my ultimate bargain this year. Ignore all that. That's all just recycling rubbish. We're not dealing with that right now. So we've actually bought a Christmas tree that I'm going to plant in the garden. Yeah. I might have an issue, possibly. It's still in its wrapping, so it will open out and be more of a tree, and I will show you in a few days when I open it up, but not decided where I'm going to put it yet. The tree was £20, I paid £2.50 for it. I mean, that might have a little bit to do with the reason I even considered it, but we've now upgraded to just like cactuses on the windowsill to actual trees. It'll be interesting to see if we can like keep the thing going. You know, Scott did read the instructions and it sounds pretty simple, so there's going to be a little bit of digging involved, but we can do it. So that's, I guess, one of our aims for 2022 is to keep a tree alive. First haul of 2022, a little bit different, but I'm always saying my hauls are weird anyway, so guess it's normal for me. So if you enjoyed and you want to see more, don't forget to click subscribe down below. Give me a like if you enjoyed and comment down below. So I hope you're having a lovely day and this is the beginning of a good 2022. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.